Hi everyone! I have chosen for my neighbourhood tour to focus on a local garden in my suburb called Tim Neville's Arboretum. This park is minutes from my house and I always come here for walks or picnics because the scenery and atmosphere are just so beautiful. I even have a lot of fond memories from coming here as a kid and playing on the playground with my siblings and having barbecues with my family. So I thought it would be a good place to show you around. So firstly, it has the gardens which visitors can walk through and view the different varieties of the trees and flowers which grow here. These gardens are also known as the People's Park, as the involvement of the local community has played a very instrumental part to the construction of the gardens. Along this art path are many larger tiles which celebrate some of the local events that occurred in these suburbs, which centered on neighbourhood involvement, and smaller tiles which have been made by primary school students at the time and which are still being updated along the path in recent years as well. There are many pieces of artwork that have been developed by the residents of the community since it was opened in 1975. And one of the best things about these gardens to me is the assortment of the plant life and flowers which have been developed alongside an atmosphere of community and belonging through these art pieces. The faces along this wall here are also some of the contributions from the neighbourhood children who have made and painted these pieces. There is also some more professional artwork which have been developed to celebrate the Australian culture and identity. The path here has an assortment of artwork attributed to the customs of Aboriginal Australians, including in reference to their wood carvings and stone art, as well as their distinct style of art of the many shapes, dots, or lines coming together to form a larger image. Here you can see that many animals found in Australia, such as the echidna, the snake, and the crocodile, have been formed here. There are also ducks at the park, which visitors can feed with grains and oats. They are very friendly as they are quite used to humans, so it's likely that they won't run away if you try to approach them, especially if you have some food with you. The gardens also have some important memorials and commemorative sites, particularly purposed for those who have been lost in armed conflict who are community members of these local suburbs. This memorial also includes information on the more recent conflicts which the Australian Commonwealth military forces have been a part of, as well as those of the First World War, which are commonly known as the Anzacs, or the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. The rising sun badge, which you can see on the top of the memorial, is a symbol commonly used within the Australian Army, particularly for ceremonies and commemorations. The red flower on these signs, known as the Remembrance Poppy, are frequently used to honour those who have died in service, as well as the words, "Lest we forget." Another memorial has been placed at Tim Neville's Arboretum for a young local child who was lost at the Port Arthur massacre, which was a tragic event which resulted in stricter laws for the ownership of guns in Australia. So these gardens truly are representative of the community through remembering those we have lost, collaborating for local artwork, and offering a scenic landscape for those of the neighbourhood to come together to visit the playgrounds, the gardens, as well as the barbecue and picnic facilities. I am quite honoured to have a local structure which is able to celebrate our community, culture and identity in such an accessible way. I'll leave you with just some final videos which I got on my work, while I thank you for coming with me on my neighbourhood tour.